In an earlier video, we talked about playing the bass part for Hazel Dickens' Just a Few Old Memories. That song is in the key of D, the way I play it, and it's in 3/4 or Waltz Time. I'm going to show you the guitar part, and you can use this video to play a bass line along with that. In addition, I want to just chat a little bit about what's helpful for you as a bass player when you're in a jam, in terms of who do you listen to in order to figure out what the chords are. Of course, if you already know the tune, it's not a problem, but the singer can choose to sing a song in a different key because it works for her voice. And so you have to be able to transpose, that is, play in whatever key the singer happens to be singing in. So I happen to do this in the key of D, and there are 3 chords. There's a D chord, which is for a guitar player would be played like this, which is also the 1 chord in the key of D. It goes to G, and back to D, to A, back to D, G, 4 chord, D, quick A, D, G. So that's the verse. The chorus on this tune is very similar to the verse, and that goes from the verse. Now it goes to G, back to D, or the 1 chord, to G, 4 chord, to A, or 5 chord, back to D, or 1 chord, 4 chord, or G, back to 1, quick 5, A, 1. So that's basically the form of the tune. The way I sing it, there's like a refrain or the chorus, which keeps repeating as you do the whole song. I'm going to actually play it now, and I'm going to sing it, and you can use this to practice your bass part. We'll talk about the bass part a little bit more in other videos, but essentially, if you listen to what the guitar is doing, the guitar is emphasizing the root, which we talked about earlier. That's the D, G, and that's a note the bass could be playing. D, as well as the 5, right there. So by listening to the guitar part, the guitar can suggest to you a bass line that will match well with the guitar. You could play something different than the guitar, but if you're playing a different chord than what the guitar is playing, it will sound funny. And so a kind of a rule of thumb is that the guitar player typically rules in the session. The guitar player will be listening to the singer or a fiddle player if you're playing an old-time fiddle tune, and the guitar is really going to inform the other accompanying instruments what the chords are for that particular tune or song, and you're going to be listening very closely to the guitar player in order to pick those up. Other things that you can do in order to get more familiar with what bass parts are is listen to other recorded music, bluegrass music or old time tunes that have a guitar player are very useful in order to hear what's going on, as well as to start training your ear to pick up on what the bass players are actually playing. Notably in bluegrass music, that's very helpful. And then just play along with a CD. I did a lot of that when I started out on bass. I listened to people whose music I admired, and then I listened to what the bass player was playing and tried to repeat as I played along with the music. Okay, so just a few old memories. It was a Hazel Dickens tune, and I play it in the key of D. This tune actually is starting on an A, even though I usually think about it as starting on D, because it goes, just a few old memories slipped in through the door, but I thought I had closed it so tightly before. I can't understand it. Why'd you bother my mind? For it all belongs to another place and time. Just a few old keepsakes way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. Why, I'm surprised they're still left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Just a few old memories going way back in time. Why, I can hardly remember. I don't know why I'm crying. I can't understand it. Why, I'm surprised at myself. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll clean off that shelf. Just a few old keepsakes way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. Why, I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Thanks for listening.